Welcome back to Murfreesboro. We're getting ready to start the boys varsity game. We're going to have a word of prayer and then the starting lineups. We'll be back in a minute here on the Falcon Sports Network. Amen. Get ready to announce the starting lineups. First for the Falcons from Franklin Christian Academy. Ollie Campbell calling us the Knights. Oops, like we're the Falcons. So Ollie Campbell, Drew Robertson. And then number 20 will be David Schulte. Number 11, Jackson Bradshaw. Number 30, Titus Lennox. So Campbell, Robertson, Bradshaw, Schulte, and Lennox will be the starting five for the Falcons tonight. Now the starting lineups for the Minutemen from Franklin Road Christian. So Chance Miles, number 3, the starting senior. And number 4, Bjornstead is a freshman. Tall drink of water for a freshman coming out there right now. Sophomore, number 13, Trent Walker. Announced next. Next up, a sophomore, number 20, Applegate. 25, a senior, Alex Dickey. So it'll be Alex Dickey, Applegate, Walker, Gornstead, and Miles. 2 seniors, a freshman, and 2 sophomores. We're now starting lineup for Franklin Road Christian. So young team, you're going against the Falcons, who are starting 4 seniors and a junior. So the Falcons definitely have the experience factor here as we get started. Tip controlled by Franklin Road Christian. Tipped away by Schulte. Schulte chases in the backcourt. It's picked up by Miles as he'll bring it back across. Miles with it. Hesitates, looking, passes it over to Applegate. Applegate skip past Bornstead. The freshman 3 from the corner, no good. Schulte pulls the rebound. Gives it off to Robertson. Up to Lennox. Lennox hesitates, thought about it, now drives inside, shoots it off the backboard, no good. Ball tapped around. Minutemen come away with the rebound. Last of 5 games here tonight on the Falcon Sports Network. Glad you could join us. Miles with a 3, no good. Bradshaw skies up and gets a strong rebound. Off to Campbell, to Schulte. Schulte bounces it back to Campbell. Campbell hesitates in the air and floats it in for the first 2 of the game. Falcons up 2-0. Back the other way. Miles with it up at the top of the key. Applegate. Floater. Nope, he dumps it off. And getting the layup, number 13, that'll be Walker with his first 2, ties the game. Falcons with the ball back. 6.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lennox in the corner to Bradshaw at the elbow. Back out to Robertson. He's going to back it out. They'll reset. Robertson calls it. Falcons move across the lane, get it to Schulte. Schulte looks to drive to Lennox in the corner for 3. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by Applegate initially, deflected by Bradshaw. Miles picks it up and brings it the other way. Now quickly to the low block. Good transition. And 2 shots are coming for Walker. The foul will be on Bradshaw, his first. The team first for the Falcons. So Walker at the line. First free throw by him. Rolls off, no good. So Walker now with another chance. Next free throw. This is too strong. Campbell's going to run down the rebound in the corner. So no harm done. Walker misses both free throws. Play 2 minutes. The Falcons bring it across. Tied at 2. Roberson picks up his dribble at the circle. Kicks it over to Bradshaw on the wing. Now to Schulte at the elbow to Campbell. Campbell drives baseline. Goes up, misses. Gets his own rebound. It's blocked, but they're going to call a foul on Walker. And Campbell will get 2 shots. First team foul on Campbell. Free throw, they're going to say no. And Campbell violated the line. So they said a lane violation by Campbell, so the shot's no good. Next one. And they say Lennox violated lane, so both free throws are no good. So the Falcons now, 5:42, dump down to Walker. Walker goes up and gets the bucket. He's got fall 4 so far for Franklin Road Christian. And the lead is now 4-2 for them with 5.5 minutes to go in the first. Bounce pass to Lennox. Looks to Bradshaw in the corner. Bradshaw skip pass over to Campbell. He's going to drive. Stops. Kicks it back to Lennox. Lennox will drive through traffic back to Campbell. And a foul's going to be called on a push. That's on Walker. That's his second. That could be really big. It will be on Walker as he's got 2 fouls. Both fouls for Franklin Road Christian. And he has all 4 points for him. Let's see what they decide to do. Right now, no movement from the bench. Lennox is going to get called for a travel as he hits the deck. So the turnover gives it back to Franklin Road Christian. 5:05 to go in the first quarter. Miles with it up top, looking. Kicks it back out, near steal by Lennox. Now, bullet pass underneath to Walker. He's got all 6 points for the Minutemen. Their lead is 4 with 4:45 to go in the first. Campbell. Robertson, nearly stolen by Miles. Drives in, kicks it to Bradshaw. Bradshaw out on the wing, looking to get rid of it. Finally gets it over to Drew. Drew will dribble it back up to the top and reset. Now Schulte on the wing, and it's too strong. Lennox tries to save it in the corner. He goes out of bounds. And the Minutemen will take control. So now Miles will dribble it across. Falcons need a stop on defense. Now the pass inside's deflected, but it's retaken by Applegate. Skips it across to Bornstead. Bornstead with it up at the top of the key. Back to Miles, to Applegate. He'll launch a rainbow 3 that's no good. Bornstead gets the rebound, goes up, and he misses. Rebound pulled down by Walker. Kicks it to Applegate. He'll be fouled as he goes up, and he'll get 2 shots. Not sure who they got that foul on, whether it was Lennox or Schulte. The second team foul on the Falcons. Applegate misses the free throw. Lennox will come in. Applegate will get another. This one on the way. Rims out, no good. They're 0 for 4 from the free throw line. Campbell with the rebound. Falcons need to get a bucket here. Got too early by a drive by Campbell, but nothing since. Passing around the top. Robertson over to Lennox, back to Schulte. Schulte will drive. Floater over the zone, no good. And right now this zone defense is disrupting the Falcons offense. Schulte's going to pick up a foul. Third team foul on the Falcons. And the second on Schulte. So that's a big foul for the Falcons. So Schulte with 2, Walker with 2, both staying on the floor. Neither coach getting the players with 2 fouls off. Now Walker goes down the lane, gets the bucket and the harm. Or no, say he traveled. I thought they were going to get a call. A traveling violation. Now Schulte on the wing, dumped down low to Bradshaw. Back to Schulte, reverse layup, no good. He was too deep underneath. No way he was going to get that shot in. Corner, down to Walker. Walker goes in and gets the lay-in. Walker has all 8 points, and now a timeout's going to be taken by the Falcons. Walker all 8 points for the Minutemen. They're up 8-2 with 3:02 to go here in the first quarter on the Falcons Sports Network. It's been a full night of basketball for the Falcons tonight. They've won 3 of the 4 matchups so far. Trying to pull off 4 in a row here at the nightcap, but not looking good so far as the Falcons have fallen down early 8-2. Going to have to find a way to get through the zone of the Minutemen. Or actually, both teams have won 2 tonight. Girls Middle School, boys JV were won by the Minutemen. The boys middle school and the girls varsity took their matchup. So this is kind of the rubber game tonight. Campbell throws it into Robertson. Again, the zone defense. Inside to Campbell. Campbell collapse. Campbell misses the shot. Gets his own rebound off the backboard and scores. So Campbell has all 4 for the Falcons. 8-4 the score now. 2:42 to go in the first. Miles over to Applegate. Throws it inside to Walker. Gets the bucket. And a foul going to be called. Foul's going to be on Campbell, his first. Team's 4th. And now it's the Trent Walker show. Free throw on the way is good. Walker, 11. Falcons, 4. Head back the other way. Schulte to Robertson. 2:33 to go. Robertson to Lennox. Lennox inside to Campbell. Campbell drives, goes up, blocked by Applegate, out of bounds. Will stay on this end. Schulte will throw it in. Looking, gets it to Campbell. He'll take a 15-footer that's too strong. Robertson will get the rebound. Fakes, drives to the elbow, kicks it back out to Bradshaw. Bradshaw backs in. Passes to Campbell. Campbell elevates, goes up, rims in and out, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Minutemen. Ball loose. Jackson Bradshaw picks it up to Schulte. Schulte drives, kicks it to Lennox. Corner 3 on the way, too strong. Bradshaw with the rebound. Goes up, gets it doesn't fall. The lid on the basket right now for the Falcons. 3 straight shots. No good. 11-4. Got to get the lid off here. Defense on this side. Now Miles open for a 3. No good. Bradshaw secures the rebound. 90 seconds to go in the first quarter. Up ahead to Lennox. Down to Campbell. Back to Robertson. Skip pass over to Schulte. Schulte drives into the middle. He'll fire a free throw shot that's no good. Bradshaw the rebound. Goes up. Now we're going to get foul on the floor. Be the 13th foul. He'll be on number 13. He'll be on 13. Walker, that's big. That's his 3rd foul. So we'll mark this point. 1:14 to go in the first quarter. Walker gets his third foul. He has all 11 points for the Minutemen now. Robertson picks up the ball. 1:08 to go. First quarter. Robertson to Lennox. It's 11-4 when Walker comes out. Let's see if this makes a difference in the game. Lennox drives, skips it to Campbell. Going to be a reach in. Foul's going to be on number 3, Miles. Be his first, the team fourth. And now another foul is going to send Campbell to the line. This foul is on number 25, Alex Dickey. His first, now the team fifth. So Campbell goes to the line, misses the first free throw. Get another. Next one is good. So Ollie's got 5. The Falcons got 5. 11-5. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Miles, skip pass in the quarter, Bornstad. Intended for Miles, deflected away. Can Campbell run it down? He can't. Steps on the end line. So Campbell with good hustle to try to get it after the deflection. 44 seconds. Miles with it. Inside to Applegate. Out to Bornstad. 3 from the corner. No good. Long rebound to Applegate. Lennox rakes it away. Picks it up ahead to Campbell. Campbell ahead of the pack, lays it in. So they can't keep the lid on the basket on that layup. Ollie Campbell with all 7 for the Falcons. It's 11-7, 20 seconds to go. Skip pass over to Miles. Double teamed in the corner. Trying to get it away. He drives, kicks it. The shot by Dickey is good. Alex Dickey gets his first 2. And the first player besides Campbell and Walker score. Now Lennox, he'll fire a shot at the buzzer that's no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Minutemen will take a 6-point lead, 13-7 into the second quarter. We come back here on the Falcons Sports Network. Falcons trailing by 6, 13-7. So we get ready to start the second quarter. Ollie Campbell with all 7 points for the Falcons. Trent Walker has 11, but also has 3 fouls, so he is still sitting on the bench as we start the second period. Falcons will have the ball. Alex Dickey with the only other 2 for the Minutemen gives us our score, 13-7 as we start the second quarter. See, the Falcons can shoot better. There's just a lid on the basket for them in the first quarter. They got plenty of good shots, but just wasn't getting anything to fall. Bradshaw, good look. Can't get it to fall. Rebound by Bornstead. Miles. Applegate. Back to Miles. Almost stolen by Campbell. Applegate now skip past to Bornstead. Bornstead thought about the 3, bounces around. His pass intended for Dickey gets away. Now Campbell in traffic. He's going to drive through 3 and get fouled as he goes up. As he is pulled. He'll get 2 free throws. I think the foul's on Miles. If it is, it's his second. Nope, the call on 4 on Bornstead. That'll be his first. Be the team 6th. So the Falcons will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Campbell hits the first. He'll get one more. Next free throw on the way is good. So Campbell has all 9 points for the Falcons. 13-9, 4-point lead. Campbell near steal again. Bornstead with it out on the wing, looking. Going to kick it back, and now Miles gets it, drives, kicks it back to Bornstead. He'll get a wide open look at three. That's good. So Bornstead gets his first points of the night of the varsity game. 16-9 now with 7 minutes to go in the first half. Robertson to Campbell. Campbell looking for Bradshaw, cutting across the lane. Now back to Campbell. Campbell stops, tries to get it back to Bradshaw. Bornstead with the steal. Bornstead good looks. The Falcons just can't get it to go in. Bornstead will drive, try to kick it to Applegate. It's picked up and stolen by Lennox. Ahead to Campbell. Campbell goes up again, misses. Robertson with the follow. He misses. Rebound pulled down by the Minutemen. Just somebody go pull the lid off the basket. Good grief. Now another steal. Campbell picks it up, hands it off to Schulte. Back to Robertson. 5:30 to go here in the second quarter. And now a travel is going to be called on Lennox. Turnover gives it back to the Minutemen. And the Minutemen are going to take a 30-second timeout. So we'll take it with them. 5:28 to go in the first half. Falcons down 7, 16-9 on the Falcons Sports Network. Minutemen will have the basketball. 5:28 to go in the first. Falcons down 16-9. Ollie Campbell has all 9 points for the Falcons. Leading scorer for the Minutemen is on the bench with 3 fouls. That's Walker. He's got 11. So Bornstead with 3 and Dickey with 2 make up the other 5 points to get to 16. Falcons got to keep playing defense, keep shooting. Eventually, you think the law of averages will catch up with them. Now Schulte pokes it away, gets it to Bradshaw. Defense has been solid tonight. Just got to get the baskets to go in. Schulte down low for Bradshaw, gets it, lays it up and in. And finally, maybe that'll get the lid off as Bradshaw gets his first two. 16-11, 5 minutes to go. Bornstead, he'll drive, shoot over Bradshaw and get the bucket. Bornstead with 5, 18-11 now. Falcons quickly back the other way. Campbell to Lennox. He'll fire a 3. Good. There we go. Now maybe we get some rhythm going. Lennox with 3, so it's now 18-14. Bornstead in the corner. Drives underneath the basket. Robertson follows him into the other corner. Miles has to sky up to get it, but pulls it down. Now picks up his dribble. Gives it back to Pence. Pence out at the center court stripe. Kick past the Bornstead. Corner 3 on the way. Rims out no good. Battle for the board. They're going to get Applegate with a foul over the back. And this will put Schulte at the line shooting 1-1. It's a 17 foul. So we'll come to the other end of the court. So Schulte. Free throws, no good. Rebound pulled down. 4 minutes to go before halftime. 4-point lead. Miles, Pence, 3, good. Pence hits the 3, 7-point lead, 21-14. Falcons quickly back. Lennox to Campbell. Campbell, scoop shot blocked by Miles. Dickey comes down with the rebound, gets it to Pence. Now ahead to Applegate. Applegate in the lane at the block, goes up, misses. Dickey with the return. He's going to get fouled by Robertson. So for Drew, that will be his first. Team's fifth. So Dickey will go to the line. The senior will shoot 2.
Go, Falcons!
First free throw is good. So Dickey will get 1 more. Next one by Dickey on the way is good. So he hits them both. So now it's a 9-point lead, 23-14, 3:33 to go before halftime. Campbell on the wings, got Lathan Horde in the game now, and Noah Dooley. Back to Drew, over to Campbell. Down low, intended for Schulte, intended to throw it to Horde. It's deflected out of bounds by Dickey. So Schulte to throw it in. Out to Robertson. Down low, intended for Horde. Schulte runs it down. So the Falcons catch a break there. To Dooley. Dooley hesitates. Skips it back to Robertson. Over to Schulte. Back to Robertson. Falcons just throwing around the wing. Try to find something up top. Now Schulte will fire. It's a long 2. His foot was on the line. It'll be the first 2 for Schulte tonight, and it's 23-16. Zone defense now. Running the baseline is Jordan. Robertson, good job of playing defense. Now Schulte deflects it. Now Campbell's going to run it down. Campbell takes it all the way in for the layup. Misses it as it rolls off the rim. Applegate picks it up, and the Falcon faithful over here just moaning at the missed shots so far by the Falcons tonight. And now 3 seconds is going to be called against the Minutemen. 2:23 to go. Falcons still only trail by 7. Even with our shooting woes tonight, they still very much in this game. Get a couple of baskets here before halftime. Get this below 5. Definitely manageable. Campbell takes it straight to the rack. Missed it. Horde there for the rebound and the putback. Lathan Horde with his first 2 tonight. And it's 23-18. Pence. Corner for Bjornstead. Bjornsted's 3 is good. Rainbow 3. Bjornstead has 8. 26-18. Robertson to Dooley. Dooley down low the Horde. Out to Campbell. Back to Robertson. Swing it. Now to Dooley. To Schulte in the corner. Schulte drives back to Dooley, over to Robertson. Robertson to Dooley. Down to Schulte and into Horde. Nice look. Way to work that ball around. Found the hole in the zone on the baseline. And when the defense collapsed on Schulte, Horde did what he was supposed to. Cut from the elbow to the basket and get the easy layup. Now Schulte overplayed. Bjornstead another rainbow 3 from the corner. He's got 3 threes and 11 points. 29-20. 1 minute to go before halftime. Horde back out to Robertson to Campbell. Quickly moving the ball. Robertson will launch a 3 that's good. So Drew answers with his first 3. Back to 6. 29-23. Pence. Bjornstead in the corner. Somebody better get out on him. This time he hits it too strong as Horde closes out. So the air ball gives it back to the Falcons. Robertson drives. Runner. Good. Drew with 5. So now it's a 4-point game with 30 seconds to go. A defensive stop and a bucket here would be huge going into the locker room. Inside to Dickey. Dickey steps, and a foul is going to be called on Horde. They're going to say it's on the floor. It's only the 16th foul against the Falcons. So for Horde, that'll be his first. Bradshaw comes in, replacing Campbell. Floater, no good. Schulte comes away with the board. 15 seconds. Schulte pulls up. Down to Horde. Horde goes in, and a charge is going to be called. And now Walker is going to come back in with 3 fouls. replacing Dickey on offense here with 9.8 to go. Risky move here. Miles, Walker drives and is going to be fouled. Is it going to be Dooley on the reach? I think it is. No, they're going to call it on Horde. So for Horde, that'll be his third foul. Eighth team foul. We'll send Walker to the line. 1-and-1. Misses. Poked out. Pence has it. Has to shoot. Schulte blocks it out of bounds to end the first half. As bad as the Falcons shot it, they're only down by 4 as we head to halftime. We'll be back here in a few moments on the Falcons Sports Network.
Challenging academics. What does that mean exactly? For many schools in Williamson County, the benchmark of a school's success is either how rigorous are their academic programs, how high are their standardized test scores, or how lucrative are the scholarship dollars their college-bound students are getting. All of those are great things, and here at FCA, we can show you all of those things. We can show you 32s on ACTs and full-ride scholarships to major universities. But that's not really the benchmark of academic success here at FCA. Here's what challenging academics means for us. As a small school, one of the greatest benefits is that your child's mind and heart will be challenged and inspired right where they're at. Our faculty know every child by name. They know their story, they know their family, they know what makes that child's brain tick. And that allows us to really meet their needs, to give them that one-on-one attention that helps them soar and succeed. But it also helps each child to find what their dreams are, what their unique calling by God is. Our vision is that when a senior walks the stage at graduation, they know that they know that they know that God has a calling on their life and their life is not their own. And something that they've encountered in their time here at FCA has helped them figure out what that calling is. But more often than not, that thing that they encountered that inspired their mind and their heart, it was a teacher. You see, at FCA, we believe that the best learning happens in the context of relationship, and that a teacher is the curriculum more than any textbook. That's why we're so careful about who we hire. The first qualification, if you want to be on FCA's faculty, is you've got to love kids and love Jesus. Yes, you must be an expert in your field, but perhaps there's another school for you if loving kids and loving Jesus isn't first on your list. Take Jim Tannehill, for example. His last post was teaching at the Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. Talk about being overqualified to teach in a small private Christian school. But he's here because he valued spending time in relationship with teenagers and being able to share his love for Jesus with them in every science class that he teaches. That's why he's here. So one of the things that our faculty has done is that we've studied brain science. We really want to know what makes the brain work best and how to help your child learn. One of the things we found is that so many children in America today are walking into school in fight or flight mode. That's this part of your brain back here. And it means that your child is not truly emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually healthy. Maybe that's because of trauma that's happened in their past. Maybe it's because of things that are going on in their home. Maybe it's because they have a learning difference, and every time they walk in the doors of the building, they feel stupid. Maybe there's bullying going on. They don't feel like they belong. Whatever the problem is, if your child is walking around in fight or flight mode, they're never going to retain the information they need to retain. They're never going to be able to learn all of the things that we want to share with them. And that's why we've taken such care to hire people who truly love your child and want to walk with your children through all aspects of life, not just disseminate information. We believe that that's what really takes our kids to new heights academically, is this focus on taking good care of all parts of their brain. Another thing that brain science has taught us is the value of fresh air and sunlight. The brain needs these things to learn. That's why we've included roll-up doors in every one of our classrooms, letting the indoors out and the outdoors in. We also encourage our students to take brain breaks during the day, and we hold a long lunch where we encourage our students to eat on picnic tables, go outside, go throw baskets in the gym, whatever they can do to help give their brain the rest and recovery it needs to retain more information.
About 2 minutes away to start here for the second half. Falcons coming out of the locker room, trailing by 4, 29-25. Ollie Campbell has 9 points. Drew Robertson has 5. Jackson Bradshaw with 2. Schulte with 2. Lennox with 3. And Horde with 4 to make up the 25 for the Falcons. Walker had 11 early on. Actually had the first 11 points for the Minutemen. And then he had to sit down with 3 fouls. So Walker with 11. Mortstad with 11 also. Pence with 3. And Dickey with 4 to make up the 29 for the Minutemen. So getting ready to start the second half here shortly. Falcons going to have to come from behind here, trailing 4. Be back in a minute with the second half here on the Falcons Sports Network. Both teams are back on the floor here. Looks like for the Falcons, it'll be Campbell, Bradshaw, Schulte, Lennox, and Robertson, the original starting 5. Right now, Walker, the only people foul trouble, Walker has 3 for the Minutemen. Lathan Horde has 3 for the Falcons, but you also have Davis Schulte with 2 that could come into play. The Minutemen will have the ball to start the second half. It will be Miles, Bjornstad, Walker, Dickey, and Applegate to start for the Minutemen. Get the clock situated, ready to go. Here we start the second half. Falcons trailing by 4. Let's see if switching the ends will get the lid off the basket. As bad as the offense was, to only be trailing by 4 going into the second half, it's got to be a big pickup for the Falcons here. Driving the middle, the kick, and a foul is going to be called on a hold. That'll be on Bradshaw. Be his second foul. Will be the team's first here in the second half. So get the third quarter here. The FCA picks up the first foul. Kick back to Applegate. Applegate passes it over to Walker. Walker bottled up. Back to Bjornstead. Bjornstead will drive. Floater, no good. Ollie Campbell skies up for the rebound. Falcons chance. Cut this to a one-possession game on this trip. Schulte back to Robertson at the center circle. He skips it down to Bradshaw at the free throw line. He spins on Dickey. Hands it back to Campbell. Campbell drives down the lane. The foul won't go, but he'll get to the line to shoot two. The foul, I believe, was on Miles. It is. It's his second. The team first here of the second half. So Campbell with 2 free throws. The first one is good. Second one on the way by Campbell is good also. So Campbell now with 11. And the Falcons cut the lead to 2. Third, 29-27. Here in the opening minute of the second half. Applegate in the corner. Skip pass all the way across to Bornstead. He will drive. 10-foot J-line jumper, no good. Bowed for the rebound. Lennox comes out with it. Now Robertson ahead. 10-foot floater by him is no good. Dickey comes away with the board. The Falcons with an opportunity to tie the game there. Missed the shot. Bjornstead over to Miles. To Applegate in the corner. Kicks it back to Miles. Looking inside. Nothing there. Falcons in a 2-3 zone. Now Walker kicks it back. Lennox, good job of closing out. Now the corner, Applegate. He's going to be called for a travel. Bjornstead was set up for a 3 at the top of the key. But before passing it off, Applegate takes steps, and so the turnover gives it back to the Falcons. Now an opportunity again to tie the game or take the lead with a 3-point basket. Lennox to Bradshaw on the wing. Back up to Campbell up top, looking inside. Bradshaw setting the screen. Campbell doesn't take it. So Falcons running a motion here. Robertson hesitating. Has the freshman Bjornstad up on him. Bradshaw comes to set the screen, and now a walk is going to be called on Robertson. So the turnover gives it back to the Minutemen. 6:15 to go in the third. Falcons 2 opportunities now with empty possessions with chances to tie or take the lead. Falcons still in the zone. Walker at the free throw line looking for a pass in the middle. Miles over to Bornstead. Back to Miles. He'll fire a 3 over the zone. No good. Schulte with the box out. The ball gets away. And they're going to say it was last touch by the Falcons, so it will stay on this end. Miles to throw it in. Bornstead will dribble it out. Falcons still staying in the zone. They'll match up when it comes to their area. Except Bornstead, is he's going to stand that far away from the basket, not going to catch him. He backs up to the center circle again. Patience right now by the Minutemen. Now Bornstead steps into a 3, no good. Good box out by Campbell, the rebound. Now he'll run out. Campbell back to Lennox. 3 on the way, no good. Lennox will get his own rebound. He'll launch another one, no good. Battle for the rebound. Schulte saves it into Lennox. Lennox now in the corner. Skip out to Jackson. Robertson, 3 from the wing is good. Drew Robertson has 8, and the Falcons have taken the lead 30-29. 3 shots, and they finally get one to fall. 5 minutes to go in the third. The Falcon crowd making some noise over here. Bornstead into Walker. Walker backs in, kicks it out. Campbell, good hands to deflect it away. We'll stay down here, and a timeout's going to be taken by the Minutemen. Timeout on the floor. 4:52 to go in the third. Falcons now up by 1, 30-29, here on the Falcons Sports Network. Falcons with the lead now. Minutemen with the ball. Bornstead out to Miles, wrapping around to Applegate. He'll launch a three that's no good. Rebound. Lennox goes up to pull it down. Now Campbell, fast the other way, goes in, misses the shot. It's pulled down by the Minutemen. Campbell wanted a foul, but did not get it. Now Walker with it in the wing. He'll dribble out top to Bornstead, and he'll go back to the middle of the zone. Now they get it inside to him. Falcons collapse. Triple team. Back out to Bornstead. Round to Miles underneath the Dickey. To Walker. Good look. Walker misses the shot, though. Dickey, though, comes away with the offensive rebound. Miles will drive. Over Bradshaw. Floater no good. Rebound battled for Campbell. Corrals it. 4 minutes to go in the third. Robertson on the wing. Will launch a three. It's going to be short. Rebound pulled down by Walker. Good box out on Lennox. Coming back the other way. Miles. Lennox picks him up. He drives in. Scoop shot over Bradshaw is good. Miles gets his first two of the game. And they retake the lead 31-30. Bradshaw at the top. Gets it to Schulte. Sets the screen for Schulte. Over to Campbell. Campbell fumbles it. He grabs it back. Fights Miles for it. Gets it to Lennox. Lennox with it. Into Schulte. Schulte hesitates. Goes around. Off the backboard. No good. Dickey comes away with the board. Another good look for the Falcons. And they come away empty. 30-31. The lead for the Minutemen now. Pass goes behind Applegate and out of bounds. So the turnover gives it back to the Falcons. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Falcons. They'll take a 30 seconds, so we'll take it with them. Each team with 3 timeouts left. 3:01 to go in the third. Falcons down by 1, 30-31. Big break for the basketball teams coming up as we got a long President's Day weekend coming up. Our next basketball games will not be until a week from Thursday on February the 18th. The Falcons will host Franklin Classical School. The Knights will come in. We'll have 5 games for you that night with girls middle school leading it off, boys middle school, boys JV, girls varsity, and boys varsity. We also will recognize our seniors that night. So if you have an opportunity to come out to Ward Gymnasium, support the seniors, do so. If you can't catch all the action in the ceremony, here on the Falcons Sports Network. 3:01 to go. Falcons with the ball, trailing by 1. 3:01 to go in the third quarter. So plenty of time for the Falcons here. A quarter to play. But once again, the shots just have not been falling consistently tonight. Now Schulte kicks it back to Lennox. Lennox drives, kicks it to Robertson. Back to Schulte. Schulte fumbles it, goes back and retains it. Now back to Robertson up top. They'll reset the motion. Bradshaw sets the screen. Robertson to Schulte on the corner. Schulte will drive, spins, lays it up and in. David Schulte with a great move has 4, and the Falcons retake the lead 32-31. Bornstead now on the wing. Miles at the top, looking inside. Falcons still in the zone. Dickey now in the middle of the zone. Walker outside. So this is a little change up. Walker now passes it to Miles. Dickey will come to the free throw line. Bornstead on the outside. Miles will drive. Kicks it to Walker on the baseline. Walker over Bradshaw. Misses the shot. Campbell fights for the rebound and pulls it away. Falcons with the lead in the basketball. Under 2 minutes to go in the third. Robertson to Jackson Bradshaw. Bradshaw's going to drive, goes up, and a foul's going to be called. There'll be no shot on the floor. It will be on Miles, and it will be his third, I believe. Team second. So this will get a substitution in as Applegate will come in for number 25, Alex Dickey. Schulte to throw it in to Robertson out top. So now Walker has 3. Miles has 3. Bradshaw fakes, goes all the way in. Applegate blocks it out of bounds. And now Miles will come out, and Pence will check in. Schulte gets it to Campbell on the wing. Campbell will drive, stops, pops, scores. Ollie Campbell with 13. And the lead is now 34-31. Pence will step into a three to tie it and hits it. Pence shoots over the zone defense, and we're tied at 34. Robertson spins, floater, too short, rebound pulled down, and batted around, still loose. Robertson tries to go in. They're going to say his last touch by Robertson. It looked like 22 as Lancaster, who just checked in, was trying to save it. It looked like he put it out, but the call goes the way of the Minutemen here with 1:08 to go. Tied at 34. 60 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Walker to Applegate. Back to Walker, intended. It gets by him, and Pence picks it up, and he hits another three. Pence with 9. 6 straight points for the Minutemen give them a 3-point lead. 37-34. Campbell hesitates, drives to the free throw line. 15-footer is good. Campbell has 15 to pull it back to a 1-point game, 37-36. Pence up top against the zone. Borstad runs inside, kicks it back. Now to Walker. Walker loses it for a moment. Now Pence is beneficiary. Back to Bornstead. 3 on the wing. No good. Schulte the rebound with 20 seconds to go. Schulte in the front court. Chance for the Falcons to take the lead over to Lennox, and Lennox is going to lose it out of bounds, and the Minutemen are going to get it. The Minutemen crowd wanted to walk on Schulte. Now 11 seconds to go. Pence will walk it across. Pence, middle to Walker. Schulte anticipated the kick out. Knocks it out of bounds with 5 seconds. Bjornstad will throw it in. Robertson fronting Pence. Make him throw it in someplace else. Now Schulte, Bjornstad, and Schulte's going to pick up the foul. So the foul on Schulte will be his third. Only the second team foul on the Falcons. Bjornstad will go to the line to shoot two. Hits the first. 38-36. He'll get one more. 1.7 seconds to go. Next one on the way is no good. Lennox with the rebound. Throws it the length of the court. It will be short, and that'll do it for the quarter. Falcons cut the lead in half, though. It's only a 2-point lead for the Minutemen as we get ready to go to the fourth quarter in 1 minute here on the Falcons Sports Network. One quarter to go in regulation. The Falcons trailing by 2 as we get ready to head to the fourth quarter. Ollie Campbell leading all scorers with 15 tonight. Drew Robertson with 8. Bradshaw with 2. Schulte with 2. Lennox with 3. And Horde with 4. Walker still stuck on 11. Had the first 11 points for the Minutemen. Did not score in the third quarter. He played very limited time in the second with 3 fouls. Miles has 3, and Horde and Schulte have 3 for the Falcons. So see if fouls come into play. Only 2 fouls called on each team in the third quarter. So a lot of fouls to give still before free throws. Campbell drives, misses the shot. Walker will come down with the rebound. So the Falcons with the opening possession, chance to tie, come up empty. Pence over to Miles. Miles skips it back to Pence. Robertson on him. Pence, deep, throws it into Walker. Power dribble to Pence. Now they move it around. Walker moves inside, gets the bucket. So Walker, his first two since the first quarter, makes it a 4-point lead, 40-36. Robertson to Lennox to Campbell. Back to Bradshaw. Bradshaw to Schulte. Bradshaw rolls. Schulte can't get it to him. Campbell has now the Minutemen are in a man-to-man defense. Now Campbell goes to the hoop, gets the bucket, and the foul. Foul called on number 20, Applegate. That will be his third foul. Team's third. Free throw, no good. Or actually, I take it back. That was not on Applegate. That was on Miles. That's his fourth. So Miles will come out. Bornstead will come back in. Applegate still only has one, actually. Campbell sets up for the three. Back to Schulte. Back to Campbell. Loses it. And now Robertson's standing underneath the basket, jumping up and down. Nobody can get the ball to him. Gets it over to Schulte. Schulte will drive with Walker on him. Kicks it back to Robertson. Underneath to Bradshaw. Bradshaw is going to be bumped in a push by Bjornstead. Did not get his hands up. Bradshaw received the ball, had both hands in his back. So that will be Bornstead's second foul, the team's fourth. Another opportunity for the Falcons to take the lead with a three or tie it with a two. Campbell bottled up, gets it back to Robertson. Nobody's cutting in the lane. Somebody open in the middle. Somebody needs to cut through there. They try to get to Bradshaw. He's overplayed by Applegate. Here he comes. Robertson from behind. Pokes it away. Off of his knee and out of bounds. So the Falcons will get the ball back. Good play and hustle by Drew Robertson to get back and cause the turnover. 6:20 to go in the game. Falcons still down by 2. Robertson goes through, falls down, no call. Campbell elevates for a loss. Tort 2, no good. Rebound pulled down by Applegate. Applegate elbows down. Robertson hits the deck, no call. Bjornstead now will launch a three. Schulte flying and misses. Bow for the rebound out of bounds. They will stay on this end. And right now, frustration coming in for the Falcons. Need to calm down. Cannot let the frustration get to you and get a technical called. Pence out top. Let the coaches take care of it. Pence passes to Bornstead. Back to him. Lennox near steal. Now Pence in the lane. Battle inside. Lennox comes away with it. Up to Robertson. Robertson has to run it down the corner, so they lose the transition. Robertson looking around. Schulte at the top. He'll step into a three that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Pence. Now Pence running the other way. And Pence, a high dribble. Let it go. Now three is blocked by Schulte. Walker follows his shot. Kicks it out to Pence. His three rattles in. Soft touch by Pence. He has 4 threes. And a timeout is going to be taken by the Minutemen. Timeout with 5:14 to go in the game. They have a 5-point lead, 43-38. Back in a moment on the Falcons Sports Network. Falcons take a full timeout. 5:14 to go in the ball game. Trailing by 5, 43-38. Falcons with the basketball. After a flurry of action and a couple of no calls that seemed to not go the Falcons' way. Drew Robertson looked like he was elbowed down. No call on that. And then Pence dribbling down, high dribble above his shoulder. They let that go, saying he got his hand on the top of it. But the officials motioned. So 5:14 to go. Campbell will throw it into Robertson. Falcons cannot afford many empty possessions going down the stretch here. Campbell to Dawson Still, who just checked in. Campbell up top, hesitates, spins, back to Robertson. Robertson will launch a three. No good. Hits the clock, and they call it on the outside. Good call. It's out of bounds. Hits the clock that's above the rim, above the backboard. So now the Falcons will press full court. Throw into Applegate. Schulte will run with him. 4:50 to go. So the Falcons will step up the pressure. Bornstead hands it back to Walker. Dawson Still on him. Will set a screen. Now Pence. Double team. Hand into Walker. Walker loses it for a moment. Kicks it back to Pence. Pence spins. Thought about a shot. Kicked it back to Bornstead. Lennox on him. Bornstead goes into the middle of the lane. Fires and scores. Bornstead has 14. The lead is now 7. 45-38. Dooley in the game. Schulte, three, sets, fires, misses. Schulte just can't find a bucket tonight. Only 4 points. And now with 4 minutes to go in the ball game and a 7-point lead, the Minutemen are content, taking their time, looking for a good shot. Falcons in man-to-man. Bjornstead with Lennox on him, gives it back to Pence. Now Bjornstead gives it to Pence. Like I said, right now, Minutemen not in a hurry. Pence out stop. They've run off 40 seconds on this, or 20 seconds on this possession already. Now Bjornstead looking low. Nobody there. Kicks it back out to Pence. Now a bad pass off of Applegate, stolen by Schulte. But they burned 30 seconds in that possession. Robertson drives, spins, goes up, misses the lay-in. Comes off to Applegate. 7-point lead in the ball for the Minutemen. 3:15 to go. Dooley on Pence. Gives it back out to the top. Pence with it again. Pence will drive. Schulte reaches in. Will pick up the foul. So on Schulte, that'll be his fourth. For the Falcons, only their third foul of the second half. And now Dawson Still will come out, replaced by Campbell. Under 3 minutes to go. Bjornstead will throw it in. Miles out top with Noah Dooley on him. Bornstead, Campbell running him. 2:50 to go. Miles will drive. Shot, no good. Robertson with the rebound. So 2:40 to go. They able to run off another 40 seconds on that possession. Campbell down the lane, misses the shot. Applegate with the rebound. 2:33 to go. Time getting away from the Falcons here. They've only committed 3 fouls. They would have to commit 4 fouls before they would shoot free throws. Now a give and go to Pence. He'll take it in. And that is going to be a tough basket to come back from. 47-38. Timeout taken by the Falcons. The Falcons down 9 with 2:14 to go. This is going to take a Herculean effort to get back into it. We'll be back in a minute here on the Falcons Sports Network. Shooting lows have bled over for the Falcons here in the fourth quarter, as they've only scored 2 points here in the fourth quarter, as they've been outscored 9-2. 47-38 the score. Down by 9 with 2:14 to go. they're going to have a bucket now. No empty possessions the rest of the way. They're also going to have to get very aggressive on the defensive end. They've only committed 3 fouls, so they will have to commit 4 fouls if they want to get into a free throw shooting game. Robertson with the ball. Can't let much time come off the clock. Schulte on the wing, pick set by Lennox. From the elbow, Schulte shot no good. Applegate with the rebound. Off to Bornstead. And right now, the hand up by the coach for Franklin Road saying, slow it down, guys. Now Pence nearly loses it. Gets it back to Walker, to Bjornstead. Down low. Applegate goes up. He'll be fouled by Dooley and get 2 free throws. So we're Dooley his first foul. That will be the team 4th. This will send Applegate to the line to shoot 2. He missed both of his free throws earlier. First one's no good. So if you're going to foul somebody, this may be the guy to foul. 0 for 3 so far tonight. 1 for 4. So the lead now 10, 48-38. Schulte quickly the other way. Back to Robertson. To Lennox. Lennox, 3 from the top of the key. Rims out, no good. In and out. And again, just can't get anything to fall tonight. Miles with Dooley on him. Robertson gets there and fouls him with 91 seconds to go. It'll be on the floor for Drew. That'll be his second foul. The team's 5th. 91 seconds. Pence. Got to get out on him. Miles. Dooley on him. Switches off with Lennox. Bjornstead. Time running out. Falcons got to make something happen here. Miles with it on the wing. Dribbles past Lennox. Double teamed. Inside to Applegate. Goes up and scores. It's Applegate with his first bucket. It's a big one. Stretches the lead to 12 with under a minute to go now here in the ballgame. Lennox looking down low for Schulte. Pulls it back. Now it's batted away, but a foul's going to be called. It will be out of bounds for the Falcons. The foul will be on Bornstead. It will be his 3rd. Team 5th. Schulte with it now. Drives. Reverse layup. No good. Walker comes down with the rebound. 47 seconds to go. 12-point game. Miles straddling the line. Gets it across. Hands it off to Applegate. Applegate fighting with Schulte on the floor. And we're going to get a jump ball called and possession error in favor of the Minutemen with 35.3. Pence with the ball. He'll dribble it out top. 30 seconds to go. Bjornstead attacked and fouled. Let's see who they get it on. They had their choice. I think they got it on Ollie. If it is Ollie, it's his second. It is. Only the team's 6th. So the next one will mean free throws. Pass underneath, deflected by Schulte, out of bounds, 28.5 seconds. Miles to throw it in. Walker, nobody picked him up, right at the low block on the inbounds. He has 15, and it's a 14-point lead. Quickly the other way, the 3, no good. Miles pulls it down, and he'll be fouled from behind and go to the free throw line with 16.9 seconds. It will be the 5th foul on Schulte, as he'll have to come out. Horde will come in for him. So Schulte fouls out with 4 points tonight. So this will send Miles to the line for 1 plus the bonus. Free throw is good. 53-38. Next one's good. So the Falcons have a long time to think about this one. 15 seconds coming down. Robertson launches a 3, no good. Rebound taken down by Miles. He'll dribble in the front court. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Picks it up. 2, 1. And time will run out. And so Franklin Road Christian School Minutemen get the win, 54-38. Our next broadcast again will be next Thursday. The Falcons will hold Franklin Classical School. Tip-off for the girls' middle school game will be at 3:45. If you can't come out to Ward Gymnasium, join us here on the Falcon Sports Network. Also a reminder, it will be senior night. I'm Will Shimon. Thanks to Jason Dooley helping me on camera here in the last game, and also Michael Washburn who helped me earlier. Appreciate you joining us tonight. Hope you have a good evening, and God bless.